Can you guess where I'm at today? If you're seeing the background and you're thinking the southwest, guess again. I'm only 15 miles away from the farm. I'm over at the Iron Mound farm today, looking at some new toys. So welcome to Monday, the 1st of August, 2022. Beautiful morning out. Unfortunately, the weatherman says we're expecting triple digits again today. So what are we doing over here today? Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to start hauling home my treasures and toys today. Yeah, we're going to be hauling everything that I got so far from Iron Mound Farm back over to Nelson Creek. This little guy may look familiar. Yeah, this is my Super AI that I've picked up. Kind of in the shadows right at the minute. Yeah, it's pretty much all there. Other than I am missing the foot throttle stuff that gets from there up to here somewhere. Yeah, you can push the button here and that thing wiggles, but it doesn't connect to anything. So I need to find that. Anyway, I'm just getting a quick kind of once over of the condition of the thing. It is in pretty good shape for its age and the use that's been on it. I do like to see the rock shaft. Now, if I just had a plow or something I could attach to the back end of it, I'd be happy with that. But yeah, it looks to be all there for the most part, and I think we're going to make her work. You know, you bake a cake with some rum in it, and nobody bats an eye. But you make some brownies or chocolate chip cookies using Ex-Lax, everybody just loses their shit. The next critter we're looking at dragging out to the house is this WD-45. Yeah, it's got brand new rubber on the back end of it and super straight tin. So yeah, we're gonna make this thing survive and do some work out at the farm, I think. It does have the later 4-bolt front end on it. There's 2 there and 2 here, so that's a good thing. But that little hokey thing, whatever it's on there for, that's going to get cut off. Now this 45 was rigged up with some 3-point hitch lift pins there and there, and they modified the arms, the lift arms, to put turnbuckles or something on it to adjust it so that whatever's back here can be level. Well, some of that's going to have to get changed. And hokey weld job, if I can find the clamp deal that goes on there, I'm going to cut this off and replace it with the clamp on style. I would have liked to have this WD for the collection, but that's a little tough, I think. It's all there though. Tin's fairly straight on it. Not too bad of a machine, really. It could be saved, but Dale seemed to want the tires off of it and rims for somebody that was in need of some rims, which that's all right. But I need to see if I can get that 3-point hitch set up off of here from him and put on the WD-45. One of the other things I need to see if I can get off of the WD here is that rear fender to put on the 45. The back end of the 45's, where's it at? Right there. Back end of its fender is kind of mangled up a little bit. This WD may end up supplying quite a few parts on the 45, like the fender, the 3-point hitch lift kit and whatnot. There may be some other parts on here. I'll have to look at like the fuel tank and that sort of thing, see how that is. But yeah, some of that stuff may end up getting changed over. It'll fit. I tell you, once you get bit by the old tractor bug, they're like eating tater chips. Once you start, you can't stop. Yeah. Well, there's today's treasures loaded up and ready to haul over to Nelson Creek Farm. The 45, unfortunately, is stuck, but the Super A is loose. Don't think the WD-45 Alice isn't too bad a shape. But they're both going to need a little bit of work, so we're going to have to get the shop cleaned out and get something in there this winter to work on. As you can probably tell, all of the drawbar assembly for the Super A is missing. Yeah, just like the foot throttle linkage is gone. The drawbar and whatnot's missing off of this particular machine. And here's a close-up look at the Goofy, or specific to the AI, 16-inch front wheel clamps and wheel centers and whatnot. I believe the center is the same as a regular A, but the clamps and whatnot are definitely AI. I've decided to start investing in stock. Yes, I have. Chicken, beef, and vegetable. So someday, I hope to be a billionaire. Just going over the little AI here a little bit, seeing what all I'm going to end up needing in the way of parts for it. And it looks like I could use at least one of those arms, possibly both of them. I think this one's been broken welded on as well. It's going to need new tie rod on both sides and this bracket that comes out of the string box. Yeah, I'm going to need one of those brand new too, because that one's been all dog dutied up and welded. I'm going to see if I can find a new grill. It does have a Wahoo down under there, which could probably be knocked out. But this one up here, yeah, I kind of doubt it. So if I can find a better grill, I will replace this one. If not, well, we'll knock the dings out of it and hope we can make it look decent. I do have the cultivator brackets for both sides of the Super A, but I need all the toolbar and kit and stuff that goes underneath the machine so I can corrugate and cultivate and whatever crops with that. I will replace the battery box as well, the bottom of it. It's eaten out. Those are fairly easy to come by. The one thing that I am totally amazed to see on this tractor, though, is it has all four of its little depth control stop doohickeys. That little wing nut's supposed to set that one, but I'm going to leave it alone until I get some penetrating oil on it. But yeah, you run these levers here, and that one's stuck, but those two levers work the two rock shafts up here on the hydraulics. So yeah, I'm glad to see those are here. We do have a little bit of wear on the sawtooth deal of the throttle control. That can be cleaned up with a file and a little bit of time. This tractor still has its 6-volt generator on it. We're going to keep this machine as 6-volt because it won't be running anything that takes 12. And at night, those 6-volt lights will light up the ground well enough to see what I'm doing. So how do you spot a guy in a nudist colony? It's not hard. Oh. The one problem that I know of for starters that we are going to need to address real quick is the fact that the hydraulic pump is missing right there on the side of the WD-45. In talking with my friend Dale this morning, I think what we're going to do is end up robbing all of the hydraulic system for this area of the tractor off of the WD that's still sitting over there at the Iron Mound farm. That will make this tractor complete. Now this is kind of a hokey deal here. A chunk of black ABS plastic. It's a cap for 2-inch ABS pipe sitting on top of what looks to be the cotton or whatever of an old t-shirt for a vent. That's the fill opening to put oil in this engine. So we're going to have to correct that one as well. This bumper push bar thing on the front of the WD-45 has got to come off. We don't need that hanging on there. Should be fairly easy to remove it. Just 2 bolts, one on either side. This tractor had a 6-volt generator on it. Well, we're going to remove all that and put a 12-volt alternator on this one when we get it running, just so we can run something that's maybe attached to the back end that is going to require 12-volt electrics. At this stage in the game though, that's very much a maybe. So we'll see when we get there. All in all, I think that was a good purchase and a good little bit of day's work. It's getting hot. It's already bumping 100. So I'm going to go in, edit this film, and get it out to you. As always, from Nelson Craig Farm, y'all have a good one. Be careful out there, and we'll catch up with you later. And don't forget, right down there, hit that big red button that says subscribe on it. I'd appreciate it if you would. Anyway, I'm Farmer Dave. We'll be catching up with you later. Bye-bye now.